All right, we're here with
Phoenix Wright, Joseph Ramirez,
aka Chunk,
Poison Ivy,
and
Harvey Dent.
what do you guys think of Stockton-Con so far?
I think it's great that there's finally a local convention close to where I live.
You're not in the shot. Oh, you're pointing that way.
No one believed it. Alright.
This is the worst interview ever. You suck at this. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Deadpool is great with children. Best babysitter of all time. All right, go. Here we go. That's Stockton-Con. Watch your back. Watch it on your. There you go.
If you do the bad ending, if you do
Stockton-Con. Stockton-Con. You guys want to wave at the camera? Wave at the camera. Woo, Stockton-Con. Enthusiasm. Por favor. Nobody's really paying attention? Yeah, no one's. No, Stockton-Con. All right, here at the illustrious Stockton-Con, here in Stockton, California, University of Pacific, here with Batman, Robin, and the Joker. Question number 1. I think I just answered it, but you can answer it yourselves. What is your names?
Carrie Kelly.
I'm Tim. I'm Joker.
Right. How did you guys make your costumes?
Very carefully.
Very carefully. What material did you guys use?
Plates.
Armor plates. I mean, that must be hard to come by. Anything else?
Exactly. Other expensive tools.
I'm pretty sure it's all classified, right? Because your butler knows better. All right. And Robin?
well, mostly cotton, some duck cloth, a little bit of satin, and craft foam.
Digging the shades. And the Joker.
Well, the vest I made, scratchy pattern.
Okay.
This is one of my dog's leashes. Most everything I kind of piece-parted it together or just bought it somewhere.
Just finding it little by little? Seems to be the best
this one
fit.
took me about a year to put together.
A year? And then the face paint and the, is that hair dye or?
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's permanent? Okay. What do you guys think about Stockton-Con?
I think it's great.
Surprise. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
That's the best answer I've gotten so far. Well, in that case, do you guys think it should all return tomorrow? Or not tomorrow? Well, yeah, tomorrow would be good too. But next year?
Yes.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
There's a lot of people that I know from San Diego and LA that if it was on Saturday.
So people from LA and San Diego, I know it's a Sunday. Hopefully next time it'll be a Saturday so you guys can get your butts up here. So, any last remarks from you three?
I don't think so.
The Dark Knight Rises cartoon comes out soon on Blu-ray and DVD.
It's gonna be
Hey.
awesome.
And our wonderful people in the back, what do you guys think about Stockton? You guys all want Stockton-Con to return next year, right?
Yeah!
Great response. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Go see The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay. Dark Knight Rises. We're here with 3 wonderful artists.
Jonathan Chan.
Janet Cook.
And
That's Vincent Kukua over there, but his head's down and he's in drawing mode. So he'll forget to eat and stuff like that. He'll just kind of go until he falls asleep on accident.
why do you guys feel so compelled to do what you do with your lives?
We enjoy it. I mean, that's just there's an intrinsic thing, I think, for us that we just enjoy creating. It's funny because we all met in art school. We all stayed friends after art school. We actually ended up all work together now too. So it's just something that we enjoy. I think we all are appreciative that we've lucked out that we get to do this on like a professional scale. And I think we've been on the other side of the table where it's kind of like we enjoyed our artwork, but we were wanting to learn. And we go to these shows to talk to creators, see how they do things, get inspiration from them. And so this is sort of our way of kind of being on the flip side of it and doing this. We've been in your guys' shoes now, where it's like talking to creators, asking them questions. So this is kind of our way of turning around, kind of giving back to it.
All right, that works out. Because I was going to ask you, you know, what advice would you give to the struggling artist?
Plan for your time. In other words, no one gets better not working on their stuff. I take it like people come here and they're like, oh, I wish I could draw. It's almost the same as like, oh, I wish I could run a mile fast. It's like, well, how much time do you spend running, working, you know, trying to run a mile? It's like going to the gym. It's like you just gotta plan that time, treat it like it's an event. Don't necessarily treat it just in your spare time. Treat it as a point of your spare time. So block off Tuesday night, and if friends are like, hey, I need to go out, you're like, hey, I got plans already. I gotta stay in and watch my artwork. So that's my advice, is just treat it like an important thing. Treat it like, you know, anything important in your life, you'll make time for it. And you just gotta treat this up like it's an important thing in your life.
Do you feel like it's more like a hobby per se than necessarily a profession?
It's both. It's both, and I think we're fortunate that we happen to enjoy what we do. It is a hobby, but we have to treat it professionally too. If we didn't sit here and plan out and get our books and the presentation and getting stuff printed and all that kind of stuff, we wouldn't be here. So you do kind of have to treat it with importance, treat it a little bit professionally, make certain you meet your deadlines, make certain you're looking at that calendar and get your paperwork filled out and know that you're going to show up with all this stuff. We actually meet before these conventions and we practice laying out our table so that we know when we come to shows what it's going to look like. What are we missing? What we don't want to get to a show and be like, oh, I totally forgot my price list and now nobody knows what anything's priced at. So and stuff like that, you got to kind of treat it as both. But again, if it's important to you, you'll make time for it and you'll enjoy doing it.
How long have you guys personally been doing this?
Ooh, I think group-wise, 2 years. I think this is the end of the second year that we're for us. Yeah, and we've all kind of been like peeking at it for a little while. Like especially in art school, we'll go to these conventions and you meet the creators and you see what they're doing and you slowly start edging towards like trying it out. And I actually think they both beat me to it. I think you guys had the table first.
I went first, yeah. I just bought a table one year at WonderCon and just took whatever I had and just started doing, you know, commissions for people when they came to my table, and we just kind of went on from there. Found these guys, and it's really great to have a bunch of people because then you can support each other and make something like this happen much more easily. Less price, less cost.
As far as Stockton-Con goes, what do you think about the turnout? Because we were really surprised, you know, and we're from this town.
We weren't sure, you know, because we'd never heard of it before, and it's, you know, it's a really small convention, but I was really happy. I mean, I made, you know, a decent amount of money. People were so like enthusiastic and so interested, and it was really great. Great feeling.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. And,
we consider doing it again.
Yeah, I had no idea what to expect. I didn't think it was going to be anything nearly the scope it's been, but clearly Stockton enjoys this convention. Clearly there's a group of people that are like, I mean, I'll go so far as to say I think Stockton was a little bit hungry for this, because you don't show up to a first year convention and have a line like they did. Like that's kind of unheard of. To have people line up for something they've never seen before, that's a little weird. I mean, that means that they were really hungry for something like that.
Yeah. What time did we wake up to come here? Like
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, and we were up all night, pretty much the night before.
All right, I'm here with my childhood dream characters. So happy right now here at Stockton-Con. Let's see, I guess we start right here. Jonathan, Craig, right here, Scarecrow. Scarecrow.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. I know. I like that band.
Zombie Luigi.
Nice.
That's original. And
Agent 6.
Agent 6. All right. I guess since we left off with you, how did you make your costume?
Amazon.
Amazon.
I used a lot of latex. A lot of latex on the Goodwill.
Latex and Goodwill.
Bodysuit latex.
Bodysuit latex.
It's pretty easy. Just a leotard and just glue on the plants and tights and that's it.
Well, we had another Poison Ivy earlier. We wanted to ask her about marijuana because, you know, she should know a lot about different herbs and whatnot. Do you toke the ganja?
No, not at all.
Man, Poison Ivies just don't like that weed. I guess weed kills gardens or something. And you?
I just got the map and I pretty much made it my own. I did everything.
What do you think of Stockton-Con so far, and should it return next year?
It's fucking awesome and it's
But people need to dress up more. There was no
more
costumes.
cosplay.
More costumes, right?
Oh my god, it was not even
Hey, I'm in costume. I'm Afro Man. Afro Thunder. You know that game?
Now we got some special guests in here.
All right.
So you guys all agree that Stockton-Con should return next year?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, Stockton-Con should definitely return next year.
What do you guys think, like, what can improve it? What can make it better?
Like you say, more costumes. And more activities.
Probably a little bit more space.
Costume contest.
Because a couple other people were mentioning that it is kind of shoulder to shoulder in there. So probably maybe more like maybe downtown Stockton, maybe a venue down there, Bob O'Peter or something. Stockton Arena?
And a costume contest.
Costume contest, that sounds like a good idea. All right, thank you all. How did you make your costume?
I sewed this and my grandma helped me. I bought this hat separate and then I just sewed this on. It's not complete. I want to perfect it for the bigger conventions. This is just, you know, practice kind of. And I made this backpack. He also has this, and I bought the Pikachu. And I just had some jeans, some Converse, and yeah, Pokeball. I need some badges in here. It'd be really cool. And yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm not really anything, just like a rocker, Asian rocker type of. I just put on a shirt, cut it up and stuff, and then, like just accessorized, pretty much.
Costume? This isn't a costume.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just want to be like a Naruto fan, or just because I just put. Well, I got this at Goodwill and I just put whatever on, just had a headband.
Well, I'm not really anything. I just come to take pictures.
Okay. Cool.
She's my publicist.
There you go. Now, what do you guys think of Stockton-Con so far?
It was great. Yeah, this. I hope it comes back next year. You know, because if this keeps up, you know, it gets bigger and bigger. And you know, instead of being at UOP, what if it's at like the arena? You know, Stockton Arena.
We've been hearing that a lot. Yeah, downtown.
Hopefully, you know, because it was kind of crowded, but you know, it's still fun. Everyone, like a couple of people were dressing up, pretty cool. You know.
I think we could probably outnumber San Diego eventually.
No way.
Come on, you can't doubt it. Just give it about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah,
We'll get 100,000 people.
Like since it was in Stockton, I kind of underestimated it. I was just like, oh, it's just Stockton, so just whatever. And then like I saw like the turnout, it was actually great.
Oh yeah.
I honestly was surprised. I didn't think Stockton would have anything like this. I'm pretty proud of Stockton. Because of all, you know, you see in the media, you see all this negativity, you see all these homicides, but then, you know, you see Stockton grow as a community with Stockton-Con, and I think that it's a good thing.
Well, I really like Stockton-Con because like all that they have, but it was really surprising because I didn't think Stockton would actually do something like this, but like hope it comes back. Like if it comes back next year, hope it does. I hope I have more money.
Yeah, like they said, I was surprised, and at moments I forgot that we were in Stockton still. And yeah, I really hope it'll be good for Stockton.
All right. Thank you guys all for your time. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're here with the illustrious Ghostbusters. What's your name?
It's Russ.
Russ.
Jarvis.
Jarvis and
Mark.
And Mark. How did you guys make your costumes?
How do we make scratch built? Went to gbfans.com,
put plans together and just slap it together.
You got some high-tech gadgetry. Where'd that come from?
This guy right here?
Oh, just in general.
Oh, well, this right here is a flight suit. This is what they use in the movies. Just about all of us have flight suits. On itself. This right here is all it is just a movie being looped. This is one of the radios they use in the movie. We've got ghost detectors and
it's awesome. All right, what do you guys think of Stockton-Con?
Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Actually, it's a very unique venue to be in.
A lot of people we've been interviewing have been saying that it's very shoulder to shoulder in here. We should probably move it to downtown Stockton if you have it again next year. And that's what we're doing this for, to shoot, try to, you know, convince people keep coming, bring more people out of town. Do you guys think it would be better at a different venue?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
more rooms needed?
It's definitely too cramped for the amount of people that are here today.
And especially with us having our equipment too.
It's impossible to walk down.
It's been tough.
All right, but for sure, definitely, Stockton-Con should return next year, right? 2015?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you, Ghostbusters, for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, once again, here at Stockton-Con, EOP, we have three lovely ladies. What's your name?
Jeff the Killer.
Jeff the Killer.
I'm Oriana, but I'm cosplaying Dave Strider from Homestuck.
All right.
I'm Jenny, but I'm Jeremy from Talia.
Okay. And how did you guys make your costumes?
Well, it was really simple. All I really had to do was go find a white hoodie and some form of black pants, and it doesn't matter what kind of shoes you wear because no one really knows. But also the makeup was a hard thing to do. And it does, if you don't have long hair, then buy a wig or something. It has to be black. And it's,
Mine is actually pretty casual. I mean, I had to get the wig off eBay for about 13 bucks. I was supposed to have different sunglasses, but I lost mine, so I had to make do with these for another cosplay I'm working on. I already have the pants. The shirt I iron on template. This is actually one of the easier ones that I plan on doing. I do more complex things, but I didn't really want to do the hassle of doing more complex ones, so I did this.
I just went on Amazon and just made a makeshift one for the real cosplay I'm getting, so it worked out pretty good, in my opinion.
You guys seem like you're investing into long-term costumes. What else would you guys be wearing these for?
Icons, meetups, photography. Like, I have a lot of cosplays. I do plan on doing quite a few. I want to learn to sew so I can start making my own. I'm pretty good with hairstyling and stuff like style wigs and stuff. Kind of a beginner, but I want to get where I'm really good.
All right. Maybe get a career in like Hollywood?
Yeah, I'm actually aspiring to be an actress. I want to go to a performing arts college of some sort.
Now what do you guys think of Stockton-Con, and do you think it should return next year?
Of course, it should return next year. There are a lot of people out here who love to go to Comic-Cons, just that they can't due to money problems or no rides or anything. No one wants to go with them, especially the cosplay.
Yeah, San Diego's kind of far.
Definitely, I do want to bring it back next year because I do go to a few cons. I go to SAC Anime, but that's all the way in Sacramento, and it's really nice to have a somewhat local con that I can go to that's not extremely small. I was actually really surprised it turned out this big, because isn't this the first?
Yes, this is the first one.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it actually turned out this big.
We were too.
Yeah, I definitely bring it back.
Same. I mean, first convention I went to was all the way in Los Angeles, so I don't want to have to wait every summer just to go to a con or just even for SAC Anime, because even between then it's a long wait. So.
But also, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
This one was pretty good.
It
$4,
was.
$6.
I paid like $25 to go to SAC Anime to pre-reg my ticket. It's like $35 now to get in.
It's like 20 if you only for AX. If you have to buy like 8 months in advance, and even then bad things can happen. It's still $20 just at the 8 months, and then I think it gets up to even around $60.
Compared to $4 to $6 here. All right. Thank you, ladies, for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for interviewing us.
No problem. All right. First of all, how did you make the costume?
Pretty much I started with the green base, the dress itself. I found it online, just a costuming site, and but all the leaves and all the embellishments I added myself. I even dyed my own stockings.
All right. You're Poison Ivy. Do you have any like marijuana plants associated with that?
I'm all clean.
But you're poison though.
I'm poison, but marijuana's not necessarily. Can we start this over, man?
Hey Deadpool, what do you think about Wolverine?
He's a cool guy. I admire his powers. He has cool powers, but I think I'm a lot better.
A lot better, right? Well, in MVC3, you tend to have a lot of interesting moves, especially your finisher.
I feel like I'm like everyone's way right now.
I know, I think we kind of are.
I think we are. All right, I'm gonna have to